do the best I can. So as you walk in, it's got this nice paneling, but we paint that gray. And these steps that go up. I'll give you this is where the front desk would go, and you'll see why in a little bit. So they turn to the right. Pretty darn big. So if I step back here, I'm just going to throw my wallet down here for reference. Here's how I'm envisioning it. You'd walk up, and there would be a big round or three-sided front desk. So people check in right here. Check in, check out. This would be a nice big waiting room area. Now again, the idea is to have myself and then Lori with Blue Sky combined into this business space if possible. Now again, if I'm standing at the front desk here, and it ends right here, if I look to the left, that's where the handicap folks would come in. So they come in right at the front desk. The front desk could be pointed right here. And here's what I'm envisioning is that this area from there to about the edge of that window, the right edge, bring that out and then align it with this and maybe have that like a 3-foot wall or like that wall all the way across, and that would be a kids area with a door of similar height. So that would be exclusively the kids area, and that would be exclusively the waiting room area so parents could see their kids. We could put a slide right down there, just a little slide, a 2-foot slide or 3-foot slide. That'd be kind of cool. The other option is just to make this little area here, wall that off, you know, maybe like right there, and make that the kids area. And this is more the adult area. We'll see. We also put wood windows in there. And then what I would do is make 2 12 by 12. So where that center beam is, coming down, to include these 2 windows here, center beam would be one adjusting area, and then from there over would be another adjusting room, and that would be extended out to just to the right side of that. So actually to the front side, that would be 12 by 12. And then what I would do is that probably on maybe even like right here where the walls would be, there'd be a door and a door, but they're going to be those barn doors so they can slide open, like Jake Knocker's office I saw in his video. And as I actually at a hotel this weekend, they had those for the bathroom doors. And then this would be built out, smaller rooms, maybe 8 feet deep by 10 feet long here. So, and those are actually in between these posts. Gosh, how big is that? 10, 12 feet, because that'd be easier if you just include them right off the edges, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're just huge. Between those 2 posts are 14 feet. So if you included the 15-foot rooms, I don't know what the hell you put in there. Or so like a scanning, we need an examine scan room obviously, and maybe have the scanning room all by itself. So you maybe can break that into one room for the scanning, just a scan room, and the other one would be a consultation exam room. And then so we'd make that so it'd be a hallway going right down here basically to get to the bathrooms. It's gonna be a long video, sorry, it's a big space. So the hallway come all the way down here, probably open up right here, nice and big. The bathrooms are pretty nice if I remember right. Not bad. Just need to be repainted basically. Women's and a men's. I don't need what. And these poles we could obviously dress up. I think what I would do is maybe just make them the adjusting room 6-foot walls with the barn doors in between, and then behind it, by the way, there'd be an opening. Like at Lakes, what I have with my room dividers, I'd be adjusting here, and there'd actually be a pocket door right through here. I'd walk through and be in this adjusting area. What I'm also considering doing is what Granocker does too, just to ease the flow. Is that like right about here, right in this area, having like a couple of love seats or chairs and some nice tables. It's essentially the hot seats. So people move from there to there, or when they check in, they can just have a seat right there. And then they're trained to watch the rooms. As a person walks out, the next person walks in and lays down. So it's kind of like a second waiting area or a hot seat area, but it's, I mean, like with leather couch and a couple of leather chairs and a nice table. Again, the front desk, maybe leave this all the way open to like here, and then behind us have maybe like through this area, have a conference room, and then right through there would be like the refreshment center, magazines, coffee, tea, that sort of stuff. And then here we could have, I said leave that open pretty much, another hallway going back here, and have 2 of the therapy rooms right there. They could fit 2 in there easily. And maybe use those for adults because they're a little bit more quiet. Now, this is crazy. Let's keep on going. Walks back into here. There's a break room. Walk back into here. Big storage room. Again, this is not built out at all. But again, this would be good enough for doctor staffs and stuff like that to have their offices. Or simply, this could be, again, this could be therapy area just by building a wall there and maybe a couple more rooms in here. This other room here. And it continues on and on and on. This huge storage area. And then back here through that is that outside garage that I showed you. So they're thinking that maybe they could put, they've got a little gym that they have with trampolines and crash boards and swings and stuff. The gym could be back here in this area from here on back. I don't know, maybe make this a couple therapy rooms, I don't know. And then put the docs and staff in here. And then just use all this as storage space. Need plenty of that, obviously. And then that would be the gym. We need to have access to this room here, though. I wonder if this room would be big enough for a gym. Yeah, probably. Anyway, walking back out, and that's where the break room is right here. So you can see the front desk there. We dress these poles out, or maybe use those as some room dividers or walls. But leaving this open as much, I don't know how we do it, as much as we can. Because basically it would be a wall all the way across there, unless I do totally open adjusting. Or, I don't know, that would be kind of cool but crazy at the same time. All right, that's it.